Good afternoon to those who listen. It is September 10th, 2018, 5:42 p.m. And I got the results back, but I still think I don't even know if this proof is enough. I got the results back today, and in the results it shows that I have 2 colonies of spores. One of them is mold, and one I guess is not mold. The one with the mold is the Alternaria. I'm not going to go into it. You can look that up yourself, but I'll just explain what it is. It's a mold that's supposed to be only outdoors. It's not supposed to be indoors, for one. And then it can cause, the allergy symptoms. Sneezing, runny nose, runny eyes. A little bit of breathing problems. It can also cause an asthma attack, which is probably what's been happening with me. And the asthma wound up turning into walking pneumonia even. So I know it's bad enough, but I'm afraid they're just gonna say, oh, it's not that bad. And in there it says also, conclusion not elevated. What does that mean? I mean, it's there, but it's the mold. It's not black mold, it's mold, and it causes asthma problems. Anybody that has respiratory issues or weak immune system, it affects them. So I got those results, and I told my mom and my sister, and they're like, big deal. Everybody's got problems. Just deal with it. And I was so pissed off, I left. And, it's like, they both know I've had asthma my entire life. They know I have a weak immune system. They know I have, problems with this. I've already missed over a month of work, and I've been in the hospital 5 times, 3 clinics, 2 emergency rooms, and I could have went other times too when I couldn't breathe. And then on top of it, my mom's been drinking again, which is terrible. And I told her, I just asked her, please, can you please just smoke those? She smokes those cigarettes. They're really super bad and strong. And before, when I didn't have any problems, it used to bother me a little bit, but it wasn't like life-threatening like it is now. And so I just asked her, can you please smoke another room? She agreed. But then when she gets drinking, then she'll just smoke it right there in the living room. And I can't deal with it. So I was up in the room almost all the time because I couldn't come down because there's too much of that smoke, along with the cat and dog. It's bad enough. And then she got, when she's drinking, then I say, come down, you're smoking here again. You said you weren't going to do it. And then it's F you. I can smoke here if I want. So then I have to be stuck in that one room, and it's a lot hotter in that room because the air conditioner doesn't reach there as good as the other one. So I have to deal with that. And then today, she got drunk and she decided to pass out in my room upstairs where I sleep, and she smoked cigarettes in there too. And I know she did it on purpose. Whether I just think it's a subconscious thing where she does it on purpose. So it's like, that's it. I can't live here now either. It's like, why? Why? So now I'm back at the apartment. I got a mask on. I got these results. I went and saw the lawyer today. When I saw the lawyer, he told me what I can do. He says, if you can prove that there's mold, because I didn't have the test results back until like an hour after the consultation. He says, if you can prove that there's mold in there, you can write out a written thing saying that there's mold there, and if they don't remediate it, God, I always say that wrong. Remediate it within 7 days, then you can terminate the lease. So that's what I'm going to try to do, but I'm just afraid they're going to say, well, you caused it, or it's not that bad or whatever. But if I have to live here, I know I'm going to get sick again, And I'm not trying to say that negatively, because I know some people say, oh, if you think negative, you're going to have negative results. But if there's mold here and I breathe it in, I can think all the positive thoughts I want and I'm still going to get sick. So I just don't, I know this, I'm going to wind up back in the emergency room or the clinic. I'm going to wind up missing more work. I'm going to get fired. And then I'm not going to have no money, which I'm almost down to nothing anyway. I don't even have enough money to pay the next month's bills. And then what? See, that's what's going to wind up happening. I'm going to not be able to pay the rent. And then they're going to say, well, you didn't pay the rent. Now you're out of here. And then I'm going to be at fault. And then I'm going to lose Section 8 too. And then I'm going to have nothing. So I don't know what to do except for pray and pray. And I know Jesus is going to, he's in control. So I'm not worried about that. I mean, I am worried. Sure. Everyone's going to worry. But all I can say now is, Jesus, you have to do this quick now, because, otherwise I'm going to be sick, and, I don't know if I'll die from it, but I'm going to keep getting sick, and I'm just going to be a domino effect where I lose my job, no money, and then I'll be living on the streets. And, I don't get it. I don't all I wanted was an apartment that I can live in. I went through 2.5 years of waiting on the wait list to get to this point, and I had to do a year, in Colorado before I could move here. And now it's unlivable, at least for me. I mean, other people might not have any problems. It says in there, with people that don't have respiratory problems or allergies, it might be okay, but I'm not okay. So I don't know. This is an update. Don't worry. I'm still trusting in God. I'm upset and depressed, but I know that it's going to work out somehow. I don't know how. I surely don't know how this is going to work out, but God's in control. So God, it's yours. I give it to you. This is me giving you this mold problem to you to figure out. I'm going to do what I can, but Lord, you have to do most of the work. So there's that. I don't know. This report really doesn't tell me that much either. But at least it does show there is a mold in here. There is something in here. And everybody else might be okay with it, but people that have asthma won't be okay with it. So I don't know what's going to happen. They have 7 days to fix this problem, or I can take them to court. And that's another thing. Then I have to take them to court, and small claims court. The most you can get is $5,000. And, who knows what it's going to wind up costing me in the end. I know I've went through over $2,000 easily. And that was a while back, so it's got to be more now. And who knows what else is going to happen. And who knows if they're ever going to do anything, or if anything's going to work out. I don't know. It's all up to God. And I got the evidence here, something. I don't know if they're going to consider it serious enough to help me. I mean, if I keep getting sick, though, it's going to be proof. I mean, geez, what do I have to do? Do I have to literally die before they'll believe me? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.